Well, looks like another male feminist gets exposed. We all know that male feminists are desperate losers who are desperate to get attention from women, so they simp for women and support all these crazy feminist ideas. They support the dumb idea that women are as strong as men and are the same as men, but we all know that men are stronger than women. But these idiots don't give a damn. They'll support ideas like the Me Too movement, which a lot of it was just accusing anybody just to get some money. Yes, there were a few terrible people, but now a lot of women just accuse men who are rich and powerful just to get some money from them, and a lot of men's lives are getting ruined. But these male feminists don't care because they are so desperate to get laid. And who am I talking about today? Neil Gaiman, which a lot of people don't even know who this is. Well, he's a famous comic book writer who's done work for both Marvel and DC. He's written Batman books, The Eternals. He's written The Endless for DC, whatever. He's a comic book writer. He's a weirdo. And now he is being accused of forcing himself on women. Wow. The male feminist is committing crimes against women, allegedly. I am not surprised, but let's look at this tweet from Disgusting Film. It says, more women have come forward with sexual assault and abuse allegations against Neil Gaiman. And they have a trigger warning because people are pussies nowadays. Everybody's a soft little bitch, but let's just skip the trigger warning and read. One woman who was the babysitter for Gaiman's son, who's allegedly raped multiple times by him. Gaiman would address her as a quote-unquote slave and himself as a quote-unquote master. So much that Gaiman's son even began to address her as slave. Gaiman also allegedly had sex with her while speaking to his son at the same time while he played on his iPad. Another woman who was living with her 3 daughters in a house owned by Gaiman, who was allegedly worried that he would kick her out if she didn't continue to have sexual encounters with him. Wow, that is a lot to unpack. He had sex with a woman that he considered to be a slave in front of his son while his kid was just playing games on the iPad. So he just clapping cheeks in front of his kid while calling the woman his slave? What is wrong with people nowadays? Why do people have to be like this? Why do people have to be just psychotic and weird? Why can't people just be normal and have normal human interaction and have non-criminal sexual encounters? Why do you have to be so extra and just call a woman a slave, but you clapping cheeks in front of your son is just playing Candy Crush and Temple Run on the iPad and you just clapping away? What the fuck is wrong with people? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, what the actual fuck? This is one of the craziest stories, allegations I've heard in a long time. Damn, you are a piece of shit. And a lot of comic book fans are a fan of you. They like your work on The Endless. A lot of people said The Endless is one of the greatest comic books, probably top 20. And now you're doing this disgusting shit. Holy shit. Incredible, man. These people can't just be normal individuals. But like I said before, this guy is an omega level male feminist. Because a lot of these male feminists, they're either one or two things. Most of the time, it's the first one. They are so desperate to get laid that they're willing to just simp for any feminist cause. They're willing to just do anything a woman says. They're willing to just be activists with crazy feminist ideas like supporting quote-unquote sex work when it's not. You're a whore. That's what it is. You're a whore on the internet. They support OF girls because they think that one of those girls who do that type of content is just gonna clap cheeks with them. Just let them bust nuts. And they never do. All the men that simp for all these crazy far left women, they want you to be gay and feminized, but they ain't letting you smash. So it's like, what are you even doing at this point? Why are you a feminist? You just want to get laid, but it never happens. That's the thing that's so funny. They do this because they want attention and action from women, but women never even give it to them. I can't even fucking talk because it's so bizarre that these people generally are still feminists. You're gonna die alone. You're gonna be a virgin for the rest of your life if you're a feminist. What's wrong with you? And I have a tweet from back in the day of Neil Gaiman being an idiotic feminist. This is from 2018. Here it is. It says, on a day like today, it's worth saying, I believe survivors. Men must not close our eyes and minds to what happens to women in this world. We must fight along them for them to be believed at the ballot box and with art and by listening and changing this world for the better. It's funny knowing the allegations that we just read. This is fucking hilarious. He was trying so hard to say, I believe women. I support all women. Never doubt a woman's accusations against men. And here you are, assaulting women, allegedly. Assaulting women in front of your fucking kids. In front of your kids. You want to say believe all women. So we should all believe the women who have allegations against you. Because you want to say believe all women, which is the dumbest shit ever. Because that can easily be taken advantage of. We've seen that so many different times with different celebrities, wealthy people, athletes. The most notable example that people point to is Johnny Depp. Amber Heard is a crazy psycho bitch. Now Johnny Depp is out of Hollywood. He didn't do nothing wrong. He was a great actor. Now he can't get a job because women wouldn't lie. So no, we will not believe all women because too many men's lives are being destroyed by false accusations. So nobody should ever believe women. If there's no evidence, there's no crime. I don't give a fuck who gets mad at me for saying this. I've never believed in a word a woman says about getting attacked or raped by a man because you can't lie. There's no law that punishes a woman for lying and ruining a man's life. So never, I repeat, never believe women when it comes to any of these crimes. No evidence, no crime. And people want to say, well, what do you expect her to do? Record it? Oh well, men do not care. We are tired of this shit. They have the power to just ruin any man's life just by making up some bullshit. Fuck that. We'll never believe in women. Stop listening to these fucking feminists and male feminists like Neil Gaiman saying, believe women no matter what. I believe survivors. Fight alongside them. No, these women will destroy your life in a heartbeat. And now this idiotic male feminist is exposing himself because always the ones that champion the most against something that ends up being supporting that something. You're claiming you're a male feminist. He said this time and time before in the past. He said plenty of dumb male feminist things, and now look at you. You're getting accused of fucking abusing women, forcing yourself on multiple women, and doing this shit in front of your kids too. You are a piece of shit like every male feminist. Most male feminists are desperate to get laid, and a small amount have actual skeletons in their closet, and they use their activism to get suspicion off of them. Because people will say, well, he would never do that. He supports women's rights. He supports the Me Too movement. He supports whatever feminist cause, quote unquote sex work or abortion, whatever cause you can think of that idiots are supporting. That's what these women would do. Oh, he would never say that. He would never do that. He's an ally. And look at him now. Fucking idiot. He's a piece of shit that allegedly is abusing women. I am not surprised whatsoever. So we'll see if this is true. He hasn't gone to court yet. If this is true, he needs to be locked up ASAP. This guy is a menace to society. Give him life. No parole. No time off for good behavior. Nothing. Lock him up for life. So we'll just have to wait and see when we get more information about this. And don't be a loser male feminist. It will not get you laid. You will die a virgin if you're a male feminist. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Neil Gaiman, go fuck yourself.